Back again inside the cold studios of OnePlay Africa.
Roland, this I want to say something. Did you hear the way my Accra guy said action? What's it? Yeah, Nancy.
International workers. On that note, this is the fan zone. This is how we introduce this particular segment today. My name is Roland Amati. If this is your first time, the subscription button is for you. For those who have already subscribed, God bless you. Make sure you share this content with other people. This is the fan zone. Here we discuss comments from you, the fans. Yes, whatever you say on the internet is equally as important as that of your stars. That is why we always bring them here to discuss it, of course. And I don't do this alone. My beautiful sister, my 2IC, yes, my ride or die in the game, even though she sometimes struggles of our end. And for the 14, the SM Diva, Tilly. Yeah,
I like the way you pull the no. Now I am afraid that we'll finish talking if the sound doesn't come because the bomb are about to tow. Please, did you see my man that said Leonard to do sound check? Did you do sound check?
Oh yeah.
Let's get it. He said we should walk, so let's walk. I don't walk alone. Let's get it.
Sit on show and do 30. International 30. Okay, so let's go to today's business. So one of our finest artists in Ghana, yes, I am talking about the man Shatta Wale. Shatta Wale has released a body of work and the title is Maali. Out of that, this has generated lots of conversation. In fact, the album was released mainly, like the only 3 platforms that I've seen the album on is Apple Music, YouTube and Audiomack. And I am asking myself, what kind of release is this? There is more or less like a pew, not a pew, because pew is just baby kid to baby. Pew is different places. So,
what are talking about here?
But all the same, people are still enjoying, and other people have also brought out their comments about the album, and that is what we are going to discuss today. So, Stay Strong says, Ken, all the tunes on there are great, but Did My Time is a spiritual tune. Maali to the world.
Me alone and life's ironies. So I have listened to the project, and I think when I saw this post by Shatta Wale, and then I went ahead to go and check all the things that people were tweeting. So I wanted to know how. I don't listen to albums straight. I listen to what people are saying.
Before.
Enjoyed my favorites before. Now I listen to it as a body of work.
Why that?
I don't know. Me, I don't like change.
You don't like change?
Yeah, I'm not good with change. I don't like trying new things either. So unless somebody makes a recommendation, Netflix like this, I can be on Netflix. I will watch a series that I've watched, the same series that I like. I'll watch over and over. For me to try something new, unless somebody recommends, I don't want to waste my eyes. It will pain me that I wasted my eyes. Yeah, so I went and then I checked, and then when I went,
that's why I don't have a boyfriend.
I think that's also possible. Okay. I don't like change and then starting the whole conversation. It's stress. Unless you know somebody that knows me already. Half.
Okay, you recommend. Please start recommending. She says she likes recommendation. Start recommending. She's a boyfriend for today. Shatta Wale. Hope you're listening.
Please so.
Till you can if I say.
Please so. Yeah, but back to the conversation we are having. So I think a lot of them were pushing my time.
Okay.
Did my time. And when I heard Did My Time, I'm like, oh, is it the prison, the jail thing? Because I mean, somebody said that I did time.
Yeah,
it means
course.
that, yeah.
And if it is coming from somebody who has been
there. Yes, been there, then it means that I was thinking he was finally going to talk about that and all of that. But when I listened to it and I listened to the project in entirety, this project is not for someone like me. Because I like Shatta Wale, but I have never really enjoyed this kind of proper dance hall vibes. Maybe the baby taking over.
The party.
Ayo, thunder fire. That is my kind of Shatta Wale.
Okay.
But this, the way people are responding to it shows that there's actually a fan base, or there's also a group of listeners that enjoy this kind of dance hall vibe from Shatta Wale. So if they are enjoying it, I'm all good.
Well, I think it's I am not so surprised myself, because I've even had a call of somebody calling me to tell me, I said and say Shatta Wale did the amount for Atemache. And that is the only reason why they follow Shatta Wale.
Really?
Because he insults people.
Everybody has their reason though.
Of course. So It's like that. So Young Wayne for real also says, I don't have any after listening to them over and over again. But if I'm being forced to choose, then I will choose Mansa Musa.
So this is the Mansa Musa we have been waiting for so many years.
Of
In
course.
fact, I think Mansa Musa came before the GOG conversation even came because Shatta Wale has always had this big thing for Vibes Cartel. I listened to it. I'm like, okay, if I were somebody that understood dance hall and the patois and the whole vibes that come with it, would this have been a big thing for me? Like the whole collaboration with other big artists are, and I'm like, yes. Maybe I don't understand the way the patois is and the way they put them there. I don't and enjoy the genre itself. But this collaboration is a big deal, and especially for Shatta Wale. So I'm hoping that the fans that enjoy him and enjoy the music, not because he's controversial and everything, have to throw their weight and push this song, because this song on this entire project means a lot to Shatta Wale himself.
Okay, so the man himself is here. He says, the winning I win. Pin this sack and Stoneboy fans. Ha! I don't win award though. I win plenty money. Then he adds TOTOMLI. If you understand that, maybe you can translate. So Jejo says, if you know be a hand tiny Ahomaswa 247, like by now, could you Sheldon make your album hit give you? Why you
Why the album, are there videos out with it?
No, not yet.
But does Kojo Sheldon do audio reviews?
Perhaps it does. And I can also respond by saying, if Enobi Ahomaswa Kokoti 247, can by this time Kojo Sheldon to get 2,000 subscribers out of my it's normal.
So
Ofrijato says every day
Shatta Wale, that is how the fans are calling you now. Shatta Wale. So right now, if I talk correct things about Shatta Wale for like 2 weeks, Shatta Tilly.
It is not about talking correct things about Shatta Wale. It is about being real.
No. I know what it's about. Shatta Wale has to come live and then endorse you, which you hear. He said you'll be prophet. But me, the only time Shatta Wale came like, it's just me poto. So I don't know how I redeem myself.
But it doesn't. No, the fact that Shatta Wale comes to insult you doesn't mean that he hates you.
Oh no, Shatta Wale, he loves me.
That is one thing people actually mistake Shatta Wale for.
No, Shatta Wale loves me. No, Shatta Wale loves me.
Because you know now he moves with Sammy Flex.
Yeah.
But I remember one time he came on live full 1 hour, insulted Sammy Flex back to back.
Hey, I said we are no better. Are you waiting for your insult?
Oh yes, what he was. No, you see, it is not about waiting for your insults. This is somebody that will give it to you when he feels you've wronged him, and will equally in that same energy come and praise you when he thinks you are doing something right. So, me for such a person, it is not as if I am waiting for him to come and insult me, but we are humans. Yes, it is just like living with an obosom. You know the Chiwadi, you live with the obosom for 2 million years. Nothing will happen. That's how it is. So, on that note, let's go for a quick break. When we come back, the show continues. Welcome back. So we continue the show. You've been in the music thing for long. And look at how you are promoting your album like underground artists. Disgraceful. And this is from B. Yado.
So, he's been on top of, he's been a what did he say?
He's been in the game for long.
He's been in the game for long, and see how he's promoting the album like an underground artist. I agree with this person, but the disgraceful part, I don't want to put it there because it's too much. I agree with this person. I remember when Shatta Wale was about to drop Rain album.
Okay.
I was in town that day. Hey, Shatta Wale is powerful. I'm telling you. The way the atmosphere had changed and the way boys had dressed in their stripes and they are moving in the motors towards there. I think he was doing a concert as well that day.
No, after the storm was at the Independence Square, the Rain album was around, is it Trade Fair, the Fantasy Dome? Yes.
They say the boys in their stripe, and the year before, I see the one they were wearing the yellow.
Yeah, that day I even printed paraphernalia and showed it. That day, I did me a market fair.
The way boys were happy because Shatta Wale album has stopped, and then if in the next 1 hour Shatta Wale album has stopped and you haven't listened, just say we are not part of the conversation in the world.
That be.
It's the same, bro. Hey, it's not the same at all. Now I don't know if that was the plan he had for GOG, which is why he was waiting for a better time to have dropped it. But when it comes to this project, Maali and the Shatta Wale we know and the standard he sets for his album, no, this is not it. This ain't it.
Well, I think it is one of them things in the life of an artist. In fact, you can't put the same energy in almost all the projects.
Yeah, but it's Shatta Wale. This is an album.
Of course,
Shatta Wale drops.
This is not the first album Shatta Wale has dropped without putting in that energy that he put in after the storm. And
No. Shatta Wale is Shatta Wale. Let's be frank. If Shatta Wale is dropping, because every day Shatta Wale drops a song. So for fans, Shatta Wale has dropped the song. He shares the link, and then we see the audio mark link. It's nothing new. It's Shatta Wale. But what makes Shatta Wale? And funny enough, what has made people like me and the entire industry and possibly the Ghanaians to wait for the GOT album, because they know how Shatta Wale does it. What drop your pay for crown and the things that will do the things he will do, it's not the same. Unless of course this is just to appease those who have been waiting for GOT for so long. Let me put some words together and give it to
no, I believe this is one of them dancehall for his dancehall, like the core dancehall fans, because
like
this is the 2014, 2015, 2016 kind of Shatta Wale.
Yes, listen, but for someone like Shatta Wale, that they claim dancehall king.
Yes, in the whole Africa.
If you are dropping a dancehall project that certifies or re-echoes your status as a dancehall king in Africa, yo bro, you don't do it like this, because this is a dancehall project.
Okay, so Kwabe Benoska says,
Hey.
You can't get sack and stone boy out of your mouth. Real men give everyone thy ear, but few thy voice.
Yeah, it's normal. I feel the same way about other people too. When I was Sarkodis in an interview, you hear him talking about Shatta Wale. Whenever Snowboy has the chance, you see that he's avoiding Shatta Wale conversation or he's not Shatta Wale. They do it, but it looks like Shatta Wale there. Already, I just we got chance.
Oluwade says, local champion, you can only brag of money within the boundaries of GH. Cry.
Why? When he goes to US, he chops CDs.
Maybe when he goes to the US, he doesn't carry money along, so he goes in an empty pocket. OG1 says that is
powerful. He goes empty pocket and then he lives luxury life.
Oh yeah, so when he comes back to Ghana, that is when he flaunts his money.
Nice to be Shatta Wale poor in other countries, because if that is poor in
that's what Sarkodie says. If this is a poverty, then Father bless me with more poverty.
Yeah.
OG1 says, LOL, we are not partying. Okay, so let me introduce this particular story very well. The Vice President, Kamala Harris of the United States of America, is here in Ghana with her husband. That is the second gentleman. Wow, it feels good though. I wish Ghana will also have like that kind of switch, where our vice president will be a female, then the husband will be like that. Like the way they will be paying, the husband pays the wife for just being the first or the second lady. Like we will pay husband like that. Hey, they will cross him nice near Miami Beach. That was just on the flip side. The woman and her husband are in Ghana, and they are according to them, they will be touring in 3 different African countries, and Ghana is their first destination. And out of that, she has released whilst in Ghana, she has released some playlists. People have brought in their comments about the playlist. So in that playlist, I think the few people that we can see in that playlist are Kwame Eugene. We have Black Sherif in there. We have Amare in there. And yes, Sarkodie is also in there. So we have about 4 Ghanaian artists.
I think I also heard that Herman Sway is in.
Oh yes, Herman Sway. Thank you. So that makes it 5. So 5 Ghanaian artists are in that particular playlist.
No, Mensa is also in there.
Mensa?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah,
as in Menses?
Mensa.
Yes, aka Menses. FOKN boys.
Yeah, it's also there.
FOKN boys, yeah, Mensa. Menses.
And I hear a certain Baba J is also in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of that, whenever things like this happen, conversations spring up.
Of course.
And OG1 says, we are not partying, we are listening to good white lyrics. Yeah, matured one and Blacko is the best.
I don't understand. Which one of the songs is the party songs? Which one of these artists that we just mentioned give the party song?
So maybe if he what he's trying to say is that if you are not part of this particular playlist, then what you mean fan fadring.
What I watch that say you
Okay, Samuel Wilson says Shatta Wale should be the first choice from Ghana.
Wait, which song?
And he was telling
which song?
Telling the vice president.
Which song? Which one would you have if you had a chance to put on Shatta Wale? Because Shatta Wale has a lot of songs. Which would you put in? Me, I'll put On God.
Well, On God is also part, and now my new favorite Mansa Musa should also be part. If but these are very
Nah. Change your song. The woman will not understand part one.
She will not understand part one. Say.
Not understand.
No, but will she understand Black Sherif's Tree? Because Kweku the Traveler is the song that he
put in.
See
the energy that Kweku the Traveler is. People don't enjoy it. You see the way Better Boy hopped on the tree thing. There's that song that singing and that song Black Sherif song. It's not about the language.
That's the same way she also filmed Mansa Musa money.
Nah. They're not going to show me. Bring that.
Benny W, that is Benny W says, playlist by this time. I beg, forgive the debt we they owe you. Say, yeah, the Omoka, Abi. So if she wants to do playlist, it is in the right at least.
One business say playlist that why so because Spotify Echo stream here. Sikano Echo US for account to money to can I say Echo Canadian artist account too. It's a phone.
This one caught my interest. It says, why Nigeria not here? Are we not part or what or we supposed to headline this thing?
Leave this conversation give me now. Wait to consign you. Naija be Ghana. Because your brother said they miss everything.
So what are you trying to tell them?
We have allowed to share our women and our men with Nigerians who have come. Yes, Mambasa, Kamala Harris. So are you telling me? No, hold on.
Okay.
Are you telling me Kamala Harris did not hear of Nigeria and they chose Ghana, Zambia, and Tanzania? So why is it that she's here and then we are pushing our creative? And now you think the way you brought Tiwa Savage and Co. when Asha came on stage and you came to break her heart, the same way will be here. So Kamala Harris will come to Ghana and then we'll be pushing Burna Boy in Ghana. So we don't have creatives. I feel lucky that we didn't take move the competition before I spark on this.
So out of this playlist, somebody doesn't understand. How is this thing going to be helpful?
To us?
Yes.
Oh, I think it.
Or how helpful would a playlist be to music lovers, to the music scene, or anything? How is it going to benefit us as an industry?
I mean, for anybody that has to ask, I don't know if my explanation can do any help to them because but let's just in case people are there other people who are just wondering. I mean, if you've ever heard of the Obama playlist, you know the kind of impact. When we talk about influence, these people they move the world. They move the world, they shake the world. And when she came to Ghana, the entire world, the media is following this woman because Kamala Harris is Kamala Harris. Just in case you don't know the history of her and whatever impact she has made there. But to create a playlist and say, I have put this Ghanaian artist on there. Mind you, if Sako there makes a retweet of your post, Keke, see the kind of numbers you're about to get and the kind of eyeballs that comes on your page and the kind of impressions you get suddenly.
Okay.
Double times that times 10,000. And this one is not even limited to a certain market. It's limited to the whole world because Kamala Harris, the name Kamala Harris is stuck in history.
Okay, so Madiba Mandela, aka Tehagba.
For those who are still not getting it, the artists will make money from their songs.
Simple.
Get more new eyeballs, new exposure.
Simple and titia. And the money Ghana is owing you to, please, we can't pay, so give it to us for free. That one I know the empha. Sikani secret no buy. Man, in fact, someone just Ghana mobile the person
mo stars na ko free shoe.
That room ko free shoe.
Oh, person we
Get be obi get. Otiase. Let's try your number this year. When we come back, we will wrap up. We are back again. So Blacko was captured like in a picture and some videos doing rounds with the vice president, and they visited Vibrate Studios in Accra. Yes, and also generating conversation. So this man Ikechukwu Nebu says, no, this one is coming from Donald L. Says Blacko getting VP attention. We love to see it. Even Kabute got a shout out. Wow. By the way, Black Sherif being part of the whole entourage, like, how does it feel?
It feels nice. It feels very nice. But I don't know. This thing I want to say is quite controversial. I don't want to take.
But wait, so on that day, Black Sherif was with a woman. The evening they held a banquet for her, but Black Sherif did not perform.
Black Sherif, which song?
Which song?
Oh, Paradise, Anna. Or her song. You saw that video where Akufo-Addo, Black Sherif picked my Shana Messi in front of Akufo-Addo.
Hey, something like no man.
Is that the kind of song? You know what? Select the song that Black Sherif should perform, and then moving forward, when there's a big event like that, we will suggest that Black Sherif.
Oh, if not for anything, the woman has in her playlist.
The one that made me free. And yet they are meeting me down in Kowechi. And I just she be so we are fine. Where did you?
Some woman is obedi. It's your channel fire. Obedi.
We've closed. That's it. What do you
know? But me, I don't know. I find it very, very surprising.
Yo, when we say brand positioning, it's very crucial. You didn't even see the way Black Sherif was dressed following the woman.
Conversation. This is Black. This is gangster, you know.
We know the way when the shade dresses. But when the shade went to meet Kufuor, see the backlash that came because maybe I opened there was a washing. What I say? The fact that your brand dresses say doesn't mean you should wear this anywhere you go.
So on that NYDJ in Kumasi, Eche Black will be saying some 1 or 2 questions about his anticipation about the VGMAs on what he's going to win amongst the nominations now. And the response that Black will give, some people think that man, you have one of the highest nominations in the scheme and tell us something that will entice us to go and vote for you. If I get up, alhamdulillah. If I don't get up, alhamdulillah. So Ikechukwu Nebu says, I know this kind of help that gives this kind of heat.
When he opened his mouth, I don't know. Okay, so I think Blacko shared a video where he was standing somewhere and then he was screaming and then he was like, when he screamed, nature screamed back.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I think he was doing voice training. Because the Blacko voice that I used to know and the Blacko voice now.
No, Blacko voice now I hate him. So he needs to get to somewhere, like the way he trains his voice, he needs a place he can shout.
Yes. And I think when I heard this video and the way his voice sounds now, I realized that okay, then there's been some form of improvement in his voice because the alhamdulillah. No, that's not Black Sherif that we know. Of course, no, it's not. No, it's not. But the kind of hair we need there, bro, I cannot speak to it.
Stonebwoy is also about to release an album. That is the 5th dimension. In fact, album ne Stonebwoy they are the album Obiat from US to UK to here for Ghana Hampo there. He says he's about to make a very huge announcement. And Ikechukwu Nebu says, never come to Ashama again. You sell out.
Ikechukwu, nobody said. Is this Stonebwoy that said whoever committed whatever crime to commit a crime? Please let our artists be. We don't respect creatives. I keep saying we don't respect our stars because like our people will start one. These beatings that Ashako were collecting, would you laugh that Stonebwoy will collect? We beating like that. Leave Stonebwoy alone. Stonebwoy even committed himself too much getting involved in this conversation. I mean also you're dragging no crowd no. I am sure if he comes to Ghana and he wants to do any media tour ahead of assignment to the world, that conversation will come up. And if he doesn't handle it well, it might really make things a bit shady for him. He has done his part. Because no matter what Stonebwoy does, it won't cover the kind of things you guys do over there. Be responsible.
Thank you. So Maali is in the system. Go stream it. 5th dimension is also coming up. For what it's worth, download all the streaming apps. In fact, Tileke ni passe Shatta Wale until wako download the audio mark. Yes, that is beautiful. In fact, so in anticipation for the 5th dimension, make sure you get all the streaming apps so that it be all you cool with, you can equally enjoy this body of works from our favorite artists. This has been the Fan Zone. My name is Roland Amate. Don't forget to subscribe. The comment section is for you. Maybe maybe you also have some fire to throw.
The last one, the one that I said, I know know they'll come at me, but hey.
All the same, we will meet on the next episode. I'm out of here.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.